Well, well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel, Living Lldv. As always, it's all free, and if you just found the channel, please subscribe. As I say, it's all free. So we're down the greenhouse, down the allotment. So I'm just going to give you a quick update because I'm not quite sure where we were from the last one. But this hopefully won't be a long film. So I just spent a bit of time putting in, now let's see if you can see them, these plastic clips here. They go in and then you twist them through 90 degrees to lock them in. But I would say don't buy them because the plastic is quite soft and they don't grip. I mean, they're okay for lightweight stuff, but for anything heavy, they don't hold in for very long. So these are hanging on by the skin of their teeth. So you can get metal ones, which are much stronger. I'll show you shortly why I'm doing it. So I've gone around all the tomatoes, make sure there's no side shoots. And in case you're wondering, side shoots are well, there's nothing to show you, but they sort of live between the main stem and the side leaf. Can I see? I wonder if there's one I can show you. Well, anyway, we can see where I've picked one out from there. As opposed to the fruiting, the fruits, which are slightly above. So you've got to be careful you don't get the wrong one. Yeah, so be careful. And of course now I've had how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 or 7 trusses. So I picked out the growing point now. So just to stop them growing vertically. Anyway, digressing a bit. So in here then we've got plenty of tomatoes coming. These are my autumn onions, still drying out. I mean, actually they are dry. I could just take them out now. Earlier on I picked a cucumber, which I don't know if you can see that, which is a little bit longer than that one. I left it go a little bit too far because I've also got this other variety here. I don't know if you can see it. I've also got 3 good ones there. So got plenty of cucumbers as well. So now then I've put these, well not this one, but they bought these new clips so I could to train this cucumber. I'm just going to let him grow along here as long as he wants to, as long as they're producing. I'll let it grow, and in fact if it grows along here it'll provide a bit of shade as well. So yeah, whew, it's warm. It's about 80-90 degrees now. I'm absolutely wringing with sweat. So so some of the trusses are so heavy I'm having to, because they were sitting on the ground, I didn't want to get it, wasting the tomatoes, so I've had to hold them up with bits of string. I've taken some off which are starting to ripen, so I'm going to just to take the weight off them a bit. Yeah, plenty coming. I know I could let them grow until ripen until they're really red, but once they start going red, that's a little bit not quite far off. But once they start going red, I'll pull them off and finish them off in the house. So sometimes you'll get at the end of a truss, it'll start growing again. Just make sure you can see that. I don't know if you can see. It'll start throwing off a shoot, so I just pick those off. Not all of them, but sometimes they do. So you've got to be aware of those as well as the side shoots. Not quite sure why it does that. Yeah, chilies are coming slowly. Next year I'm going to put my chilies up that end, I think. And cucumbers down this end. These chilies are coming. Plenty of flower, and the chilies are coming out. I don't know if you can see. a good water in, bit of feed. Basil's coming now. I'm going to pick some basil before I go home. I'm going to make some basil and tomato soup, I think, because I've got plenty of tomatoes. Yeah, these peppers are coming. One is starting to turn red down there, if you can see. Yeah, they're not massive. Oh, what's that there? Oh, it's a slug. Ew, you dear. Little devils. Anyway, and there's more coming actually. Yeah. So, yeah. So I'm going to do a bit of weeding now. My cos lettuce are going to start to put seed heads on. So I'm thinking of see if I can collect some seed off these. I don't really want them in the greenhouse in this position, but I suppose what I should have done was planted them, or put one at the very back and let that go to seed at the back, because the sun didn't get much sun from that side, so it's not going to shelter the tomato plants. Right, what's this going on in the leaves? Right, I need to check what that is when I get home. If I can, here we are, another shoot coming off the surprising. You think you've seen how caught them all, but you tend to miss one, that's for sure. Excuse me. Bits of string everywhere, hanging, holding up trusses and wire. Next year I'm not going to have this wire going across this one here. It's not strong enough. So what I'm thinking of doing, let's have a look. Yeah, that bracing piece there, I'm going to replace that on these here. I'm going to get some really thick flat bar, aluminium probably. Here and here, see how it's pulling? That's just the weight of the tomatoes, pulling that out. So get some really thick stiff bar to put across there, and that hopefully then will be strong enough. I might even get a I'll see where I can find some flat bar or whatever, or angle, to go the full length of the greenhouse, just so I can hang strings off them. Yeah, I suppose what I could do is, if it's flat bar, could then fix it from there up to here and there, because just to stop it sagging in the middle. Yeah. Okay, so here's my tomatoes in my old bread bag. I don't know if you can see. There we are. A little side note. Don't know if you can see that. I've been thinning out my fennel. I've got a new fresh row growing here. So the thinnings I can use in stir fries and or whatever. Oh, need to water those too as well. So that's a little catch up. I've done the plot. Need to do quite a bit of weeding around my asparagus actually. I mean, it's surprising how much weed has come along there. And then I've got to put string all the way around just to tie them up, stop them flopping over. Whew. And then plenty of rhubarb coming now. Yeah, still picking up broad beans. Runner beans are not thriving very well. They are coming, but they're not thriving, that's for sure. Yeah. Anyway, I think that'll do for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.